Alright, hey gangsters,
Okay.
welcome.
What up, gangsters? Gang,
No, I
gang.
wasn't ready. I wasn't ready
Welcome.
for gangsters. I
Welcome.
was ready for
Kiki gang,
homies.
what's
What
up?
the
I
hell,
was ready
man?
for homies.
Welcome to
Okay,
episode 1
Yeah, what
of
the hell?
KiKi's Bar. Yeah. Alright, what you guys been up to, man? I know we all have a lot of questions for Yishun.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just supposed to
What's
introduce.
that?
Wait,
What's it?
we're not supposed to name drop, bro. Right?
Ah,
So
we are
You
gonna
are
be
Yishun!
no, not me. It's like
Did I just
Yeah.
name drop you?
It's okay. Well,
okay. So what have I been up to? I don't know, man. I've just been getting ready to get back to school next week. Dude, what the?
Your school's starting already.
This is not PG, right? Whatever, man. But yeah, dude, my school. I thought I was gonna start on the 14th, cause like on my schedule it said 14th. Then everyone else was starting on the 7th, cause they had different postings.
Oh, where you
Then I was like,
posted
yo, that's
to?
lit, man. I start 1 week later. I don't know yet, cause my first posting is family medicine, so it's like random GP,
Wait,
random
can you
polyclinic.
pull
It's
strings
like
and
literally,
get to
bro.
your
It's
family GP?
can. I'm pretty sure there's some way you can do that shit.
What?
It's like some people have gone to like their. I don't think people have gone to the parents' GP clinic, but like I'm pretty sure there's some way to go somewhere that you want to go. But like it's all in your area, and so they won't post you to some place that's damn far away. They probably post me somewhere like maybe some silver cross that I go
Yes,
to all
Oh,
the
that's
time or some
nice.
shit.
There's
Yeah,
a
but
clinic outside my house
yeah,
operated by
then I'll
some old
just see
lady.
some old lady.
Yeah.
Is it a chain or what?
If you get posted there, then you can probe Sean in the butthole. Tell him it's for the COVID-19 test.
I mean, you do need to go for prostate exams, right? Was it 50 years old?
I forgot, man. When you're old lah.
wait, Shan, do
But
they teach
what
you
I
how to
have to
check?
go for swabs every week now. Yeah, I learned already.
You do a physical
It's like
demonstration.
It's like that,
yeah,
right? Like,
okay, like that, right? Like this, right? You see, look, you're the hole.
Dude, the butthole is so big. That's a hole, man. That's a hole.
Okay,
That's too small. That's
yeah,
too
yeah,
big.
okay, wait,
Yeah, that's too big.
like that, right? So I have to go in like this. Then usually you like you have to
oh
turn
my
it inside.
god.
So how can you
Then you
tell?
feel the prostate.
Wait, does poo poo come out? Does poo poo come out?
What?
Oh, of course lah.
Huh?
But some people clear it first, Of course, poo poo is your freaking ass, what the hell talking about? No, it's in like on a finger lah, not when you like. No, it doesn't drip out or some shit lah, right? It's
I
like that.
see.
So you go in, you do this, then you feel the prostate like
How
this.
do you? What are you
Then it's
supposed to
supposed to
look
be.
for
And
then?
if you have some like a bump, so you after you've used like you've finger enough asses, right? You'll know what a normal lump is supposed to feel like, your prostate. Then when it's slightly like bigger, right, or actually sided on one side, then you know it's
So
probably some prostate
are you
cancer or
taught to
some
do it
shit.
on yourself?
What? No
I have
lah,
a-
what the
I
hell,
have a
dude? I don't even
question.
think that's
I have a
actually that's
question.
possible.
If
What?
if I go and get my ass professionally fingered, I am allowed to poop
Yeah.
on the guy's finger. Is it? It is acceptable.
I think
You're
it's
not the-
isn't it pretty? They'll
Yeah,
try
yeah.
to clean your like empty your bowels before, no?
No.
No?
Honestly, I don't know, man. Dude, okay, I'm not too sure about this. Whether your shit actually like stays.
Have you done it? Have you done one?
I mean, like when your shit is at
have
your
you-
asshole. No, I've only done on
Oh.
the mannequin, and the mannequin's asshole is damn wide, so it's like
It's
it's
probably a
damn
lot
easy.
tighter in real
And
life.
the person, yeah, of course, dude. And then I mean, unless but then the person that's overwatching this whole thing is like some old lady. Then she's like, easy. The asshole is actually, she legit say asshole, bro. Then she's like, the asshole is honestly not as tight as you
Yeah,
think
I
it would
mean
be.
your poop has
Then
to
I'm
come
like,
out,
what the
right?
fuck,
So
man?
it's
I
quite
just
stretchy.
What's the
I'm
medical
guessing.
term? Like sphincter
what?
for the
Medical term for
asshole?
asshole.
Your rectum, what you talking about?
Ah,
I mean, I guess you,
right,
About
rectum.
digestive system.
Your anus and your rectum, dude.
okay,
Makes sense.
I've heard a lot
enough
of
of
horror
that
stories
shit.
about this though. But okay. Let's move on.
How's your photo
Yeah,
shoot?
let's move on.
Yeah, what's that all about?
No,
Yeah.
that was honestly just me going to support. Like, so I wanted to go and hang out. Then they were asking me to bring like one of our friends asked me to bring my like formal stuff. Then I was like, for what? Then he was like, just take a photo shoot lah. Then I was like, huh? I was like, okay lah, fine. I'll just go and support them because I think today is like the first day they finished because they just finished setting up their AC and everything in this
Wait,
place.
what is this?
So
I'm
I just
still
went down there.
It's like
So it's like
a friend startup, yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
photo studio?
so it's like a marketing agency, like a creative
okay,
agency
okay.
kind of thing where they like do photo shoots and all this kind of stuff for different brands and everything. So like they were trying to get some other brands. They've reached out to a couple of brands. Some brands got
cool.
back to them, going like so they're gonna go there and do some photo shoots and stuff. So today was the first day that I think they properly set it out everything. So they all also took like their own professional photos also. Then one of our friends just asked me to go and wear everything. So I had to freaking bring my scrubs. Then I brought my my white coat and my formal attire also.
It's not
For
bad.
some
You get
free
free
photo
photo.
shoots.
Damn expensive, yeah. To get
Yeah,
them
dude,
professionally
but
done.
no way I'm not gonna use them.
Hey, that stuff is quite cool. I've seen
Dude.
some videos on YouTube. Like some people are so talented. Have you seen them make like the pizza commercials? They like sprinkle cheese on the
Yeah,
camera. Like that kind of
I've seen all those like
shots.
The TikTok ones
Like-
lah.
Yeah, they're really
like, oh
good.
my gosh, she filmed this in
Not,
her
not
room.
the
And then she
TikTok
like
ones,
ones,
has
not
phone
the
hanging.
TikTok ones.
dude, the TikTok ones are lit, dude. The TikTok ones are so
Yeah,
lit.
they're
those are
pretty cool.
That's the real. Wait, where are you going now,
I'm in my
Joel?
kitchen because my bread is almost done.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
podcast is
how
actually
how
just
have
for
you
us
been,
to-
man? How have you been?
Joel,
I
can talk.
I finished my second week of work, my internship. It's okay.
Nice.
Software engineering stuff, clicking a lot.
You've done more than I've done in like your time already.
Look, man, I mean, your company isn't doing much now, so
Yeah, true.
yeah.
I'm just chilling, man.
Ooh, look at the bread. Oh, it looks so good, eh. What the hell? So talented.
Yeah, no. What are you wearing, Joel?
Oh,
Are you wearing like super high
no.
FBTs?
I was wearing. I'm not... Could you see nothing in the reflection?
Yeah,
Damn.
I swear I could see. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can
never
censor
mind.
me, yes. From the
Damn.
post edit.
Why
Are
is
you
it like
done?
black on one side?
Yeah. Alright, this is it.
That looks so good.
You like it?
Hey, why is it black on one
What do you
side?
mean black?
Is it chota or what?
Yeah,
That.
look at that.
Oh.
Now,
So
are
you're gonna
these
take it out?
like sourdough bread?
What?
Are these sourdoughs?
Yeah. Sourdough. Okay, that's
Oh, it
it.
looks so good.
Okay, Sean, you can censor out my cuckoo bird.
I didn't see anything.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay. Sean, what about you,
Okay,
man?
Chris,
How's
you
your
can
week
go
been?
on.
Nah, my week's okay lah. I have my parents have went back to the States, so I'm alone. I stole the TV from downstairs, so I have a TV in my room now. And
lit.
yeah, it's really good. I've
Hey,
been
your
watching a
parents
lot of
have
NBA.
gone back to the States.
Yeah, my mom and dad just went back. Like they flew back yesterday.
Does this mean we're gonna take turns to go to the house to have a party?
No, we're gonna follow COVID rules because that's what we should do.
2 more weeks.
That's what
2
everyone
more
should do.
Take
weeks.
turns what?
We'll
Two
see
more
lah.
weeks,
I mean,
isn't
when
it?
the
One more
restrictions
week of-
settle,
1 more week. Yeah, 1 more week, I guess.
yeah, next Monday, hopefully there'll be some good news. I think it will go like today. It went really well. Today, the number
It'll be
cases.
5.
I think it was 13, right?
It'll go to 5, man.
Don't know lah. Random clusters everywhere. Quite scary. Today was
Honestly,
7.
no, you know, I was like the whole time, right? I was so like leading up to this like mini CB thing. I was like so damn tilted because I was like, how the hell there's so many bloody cases every day? Then I was like, I was so tilted every day. I was like, I swear these people are like licking the floor or some shit. Though, honestly, like everyone, no one around me is like properly following the rules, but no one's getting COVID. But then people somehow are
No,
getting COVID, so I swear they're all licking
I'm
the
pretty
doorknobs
sure,
or some
right?
shit.
One of us, like one of your
No, that's
close
until I got.
persons
I
that you
don't
know
think I.
has some kind of asymptomatic COVID that is
Yeah, that was
that's just
Yeah.
not
that was
spreading to you.
Yeah, until I got
think-
some symptoms myself. And I was like,
Yeah, there was
damn.
one cluster at the old folks' home. Like majority of them were asymptomatic. Like if you didn't test them, they would never know that they had COVID. So it's quite scary, lah. I mean, if you're asymptomatic, you'll probably be fine. You know, it's not like you're not actually like sick. You just carry the virus. But that means
So
like
yeah, that's a dangerous part of it. Then you go home and then you like think of
Yeah,
your family
actually,
and
I
shit.
was quite scared because I went to Jam and in Westgate, right? Yeah.
Do you go
Yeah.
get
then after
swabbed?
that,
During
What?
that period, is it?
Do you go for the swab?
I never go for the swab there because they never SMS me or anything.
Oh no, that was a trap, dude. You should
Why?
have said yes, Joel. Now you're gonna get
Oh, is
cancelled
it?
for not going for the swap.
Is it my responsibility?
Does it say one possible
No, there was nothing on
contact?
my
Does
Trace
it say
Together
on your
app,
Trace
and then no
Together?
SMS, no nothing.
Oh, you.
Yeah,
Then
actually, I think if
that's
they
fine
don't
lah.
ask
Usually,
you,
no.
it's fine, right? They will
Yeah.
ask you to go for
Yeah,
the
'cause-
swab.
Yeah,
But recently you've been using your Trace Together anyway, right? It's already mandated already
yeah,
anyway.
but the Westgate, man, the Westgate in the Jam.
Yeah, just don't go. Just don't go Westgate, dude.
But
Okay.
it's not their fault lah. It's not the West people's fault. There's nothing in Jurong. Everybody from Jurong, all the way from Pioneer and stuff, all the way to Choa Chu Kang, because Lot 1 is trash ball.
What do you mean? There's
All
Jurong
of them
Point.
go to Jam and stuff.
But I mean, Gem is like a three gigantic malls in one. I mean, who wouldn't go there
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
that's
you had to
true.
go somewhere?
There are two Downtown Donkeys, and now there's IKEA. So
Oh yeah, I haven't got to visit
Oh,
the
yeah.
IKEA yet.
In
yeah,
Jurong.
there's IKEA
Yeah, there's one in Jam.
and there's Scoops.
In Jam. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
in Jam. Wait, do they have the
Have.
meatballs also? Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's
Pro-
what
I'm not sure, probably.
Okay.
They took over the
Okay, okay.
Robinsons, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
When I went there, I went
yeah,
there.
Robinson.
I want to go back to Queensway
Like
and eat the curry, dude. Thinking about
Oh,
IKEA.
the
Robinsons.
curry,
Oh.
yeah, that curry is so
Queensway curry.
lit, man.
I remember doing a marketing project about Robinsons last sem. I guess it has a chance. And our pitch was so
Yeah,
bad
man.
that it shut down the next day.
Wait, was this what? Was this like a cry for help or what? Why were y'all doing this?
It was a marketing project. It was like just choose a place and then like
Y'all
evaluation.
chose Robinsons.
Yeah, we chose like department stores and specifically Robinsons. The very next day, people were sick, trying to get refunds for their bids and stuff.
Yikes.
Pretty funny. Yeah, my week has been pretty okay. I mean, I'm very proud of myself. I went on 2 runs.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Thanks.
Doesn't
In
matter
this
the
week.
distance.
Pretty crazy, right? It's just around my
Yeah,
house.
how far though?
The first one, it's just around my house. So
Okay. So
The
what is
distance
it?
doesn't matter. It's the run that makes.
Okay,
around
makes a
one
difference.
full round around my house is like 3 km. So
Yeah, I guess you can add another km to that because your house is so slopey.
the first one, I wanted to go a full round. I went out and on the way back in, my lungs were hurt too much. So I walked the rest of the way back. But today, I made it almost 1 full round.
Lit.
Nice.
Yeah, except the last 100 meters I walked. You know, sometimes when you're so close to your goal, you're like, fuck it, man, I can't do it anymore.
Wait, Sean, do you
Basically
hear my
there.
go back to running story?
No.
So there was one day I was just like, I'm so unfit now. I have to go back and start running. I just think about myself being able to run fast last time. It's like I can do that.
You were
if I
crazy.
train.
You were actually crazy.
Yeah.
So I went to the park right to run. I run the first round, jog very slowly. It's like, okay, warm up. Second round, I just open up my stride, right? Open up my stride. Then the third round, I was like, okay, I was jog again. When I slow down, right, I actually thought I was going to faint. Like there were like dark spots in my vision, and then I was like I couldn't breathe, and my chest was stamping. I was like, I'm gonna faint right here, and nobody in this Woodlands place is gonna know how to do CPR properly, and I'm gonna die. And I thought I was gonna die, and I squat down in the middle of the park, I thought about dying because I wanted to run. Yeah, so yeah, yours is not too bad.
That sounds okay.
But you
You
survived.
sound fine.
You
You
made it.
I
survived.
survived. It took about 45 minutes to recover from that. I'm pretty sure I was squatting and then standing and squatting and standing for about 45 minutes and groaning.
Yeah, I think
Running is the
uh,
hardest, dude. It's
running.
so
Though
hard.
honestly, running sucks, man. No, I've
Like,
tried.
why
I've been trying
run
to
when you
do
can? Yeah, why run when you can just play basketball, which is running
exactly.
plus like fun.
Yeah, my only
You know.
exercise was squash, but they took it away. You can't play squash during this time.
They took
Wait, you can't
everything
play
away.
squash?
Yeah, they banned indoor sports. So we switched.
Oh, dude.
I played tennis with Hui Ling yesterday.
Oh, nice,
Wait,
nice,
where?
nice.
Like my house
Oh,
condo.
your condo.
It was. It's alright. We didn't lose any balls. It's good enough.
Tennis
That's
is
crazy.
so
Good.
difficult. Oh my gosh.
Dude, tennis is damn good calorie burner, dude.
Yeah.
Recently, the past few weeks, I've gone through like many different ways of trying to burn some calories. I tried running at first. I did intervals. It was damn dog shit. It was horrible. I didn't even
Yeah.
run around the track. I ran up some slope near CHIJ, and then it's like yeah, and the slope was I measured like with my did like I set my Apple Watch to like reset. And I ran. Then I died at the top. That was like supposedly one lap from me. Then I looked down, I was like, oh damn, that's hella far, man. That's at least 600, 700 meters. Shit. Then I was like, wow, one time is like 2 laps. Then I checked my watch, it's fucking 300 meters, bro. What the
Yeah.
hell? Then I was like, what the fuck is the route? Then I was like, at first I wanted to run 10 laps of like 10 laps of the 800. And I was like, wow, shit,
That's ambitious.
this,
That's
yeah,
That's
that was very
crazy.
ambitious. Then I ran 6 laps of the 300, then I gave up. Then I checked
Oh, no.
I checked my calories. I burned like 300 plus. I played tennis this morning. Played for 45 minutes. I ran for 45 minutes. I burned 300. I played tennis for 45 minutes. I burned 600, bro. That's like enough running, man. It's honestly.
Yeah.
And it's fun, right? Who do you play with?
it's the ball picking, is it?
I played with my dad.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is it the ball picking that burns calories?
But the ball picking. Hey,
There's so
honestly,
much
right?
running, dude.
Is
Yeah,
it you
honestly,
only
I
play
really
with
think it's
one
a ball
ball?
picking. Dude, no. I play with 6 balls. Honestly, I think that's a strat. If you play with like damn lot of balls, right? You only run like how much do you even run? But and it's also because we suck, so like the ball keeps on going to the net. So like when you run to the net, it's extra distance.
Yeah.
If you
I
don't run
just
to the net, right? Honestly, it's quite easy to get the ball.
I just played tennis just now with my brother.
What?
And
Everyone got tennis courts, yeah? Damn.
it
There's
was
a condo.
terrible. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
actually terrible.
Or did you pull something?
What?
Did you
Do you
pull
break
something?
your break your
Did you
wrist?
break your
Wait,
wrist?
so
Oh my god, did you break your wrist?
oh my
Oh
gosh,
my
I didn't even play
goodness.
tennis that day and I broke my
GG. Okay.
yeah.
I thought you would have a
Shit.
phobia of tennis courts by now, yeah. Very brave.
Damn, that was
Nah,
lit, man.
I just don't
Okay.
go and jump over the net. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to tell that story, Joe?
What?
You want to tell
How I
that
broke my
story?
wrist?
Yeah, how I broke wrist
Yeah.
and you
Wait,
can
how
you can
high? How tall is a tennis net? Okay, let me
Actually,
just
it's really
Sir,
short when you walk up next
How
to it.
high is
the
a tennis
It's
net?
so short,
the
actually.
it was so
I think
long
it's like a meter at
ago.
most.
Okay, why don't you all guess? How high is a
So
tennis
It
net?
looks high, and then you
like
walk next to it, right?
Closest
It's like your waist
closest we
level.
okay guys, closest without going over, like the price is right. How high is a tennis net?
I say 80 cm. No. I say 1 meter, bro. I say 1 meter.
I say 70 cm.
Okay,
No, I
It's
think
like
it's like
it's
85.
different. Okay, wait. It's different in the center and at the post. So I
You
jump
jump
Okay,
over
near
the
center,
the
center.
center.
I
yeah,
jump
jump
near
over
the
the
center.
center.
So
You
how
jump
high
over
is
the
the center?
Okay, I say the center is like
Dude, it's damn
90,
short. I walked up next to it. It's like waist level. It's like
90.
60
I think
cm,
it's
man.
no. I think it's like
70.
I think it's like 3 feet. So like yeah, about 90 cm.
Yeah, I say 90, dude.
I'll say 70.
Okay,
Sean's for sure wrong, dude.
it's 91
Oh
cm.
god!
Yo, you're
Easy.
the Sean for sure not
It
70.
was so
dude.
short when I
70 is-
walked up next to it.
The
Yo,
70 is like two of
people are gonna
the.
think you're like super tall or something. Dude.
6'5", point guard for the Los
And-
Angeles
And
Lakers.
how tall was I when I was Sec 2? About 92 cm.
Yeah, it sounds about
That's a
right.
substantial amount of your height. That
Yeah,
it's like 2.
Yeah, so I tried to jump over a tennis net. Okay, but I wouldn't have um felt fell so hard onto my hands if I didn't almost clear it, but then hook my leg on the net and then so
Yeah.
I jumped, I almost cleared it, I hooked my legs on it, and I slingshot my body into
Yo,
the
that's
floor like this.
actually hilarious.
Literally the worst
Yeah.
possible
The-
scenario.
The, the worst
Cir-
the worst part is
circular
right,
motion.
we all jumped over the thing. Joe was the
Yeah, you
last.
all jumped
Joe was
easy.
the last. Oh, yo. The worst part is one of his foot cleared already. I was like, wow, easy. Then his foot
Yeah.
hit that thing, and then he fell, and then all was like, oh shit, but then he was like, oh no, it's fine, it's fine. Then we went to the Real Mall to eat at
Yep.
EAT. Then after that, Joe, we just eating with one hand, then his other hand was on the table.
It
I was
was
like, I thought your hand is okay.
crazy.
He was like, it's okay lah.
And where did we go
Just
after
a
that?
bit
Where did we
swollen.
go after that?
We went to Then afterwards we went to watch a what's it?
We
A
went to
choir
watch
concert.
guitar
Oh,
concert.
guitar, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Then
guess who we saw coming in to
I
the
was watching
guitar
the
concert?
Avengers that day, I think.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
damn.
Sean
I think it
Ing
was
Love
the
came in with
Avengers.
who? Who do you come in with, Sean Ing? Okay, can't name drop.
I came in,
But Sean Ing basically came in with a girl,
a good friend.
and he was lying to us. He said he was
Why
watching
did I
movies
lie
with
to
his
y'all?
mom. With his mom.
Why did I lie to y'all? I don't get
Yeah.
it.
So
Maybe
maybe
at that
it's
point in
because
time you wanted to get romantic with this good friend of yours.
Oh, it's embarrassing, man.
That's
It's
good, man.
embarrassing.
You can say
Wait, you mean that
can
was the
say it,
same day? The whole thing was the same day.
It is all the same day.
Holy
Yeah, I was
crap.
betrayed by my legs and then betrayed by Sean.
I remember you told me you're like, yeah, my wrist is pretty pain, but I should be able to go for canoeing training tomorrow. Or like,
Yeah, and then
And then
but
out
then
by the
you're
time
out
I
for
went
like 2 months, dude.
yeah, by the time I went home, right, the lump was like another wrist. So my wrist was like double in circumference because
Oh man.
it was pretty swollen.
What was it in the end? It's a fracture.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure it's a fracture, dude.
small fracture. Lah.
He fell with all his weight on one wrist. It wasn't
I think he
even.
wore a cast for a long time, what?
It was damn
I
long.
wore cast for 1 month.
His hand became so small. His arm, his
Oh,
forearm
yeah.
became so
I
small.
remember you couldn't pedal for a Dragon Boat race anymore. You had to be the drummer with one hand.
I was the drummer.
Yo, that was a stupid Dragon Boat race that me, Chris, and Jaden had to
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
join. Oh my god, that was
I
so
remember that.
horrible. What the hell, man?
You guys are pretty
Yeah, but at
good.
least
So I
I wasn't
hated it. Every
the
training,
drummer.
the three of us was on the get off all your stupid trainings, man. What the hell training?
I
Why the hell am I
remember-
on land?
Yeah, I remember I was like asking Mr. Sham, like, is this okay? And he's like, just go, just go. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Dragon
we
Ball
just
is
go-
already considered fun, man. It's considered fun and
I
slack.
actually love canoeing. I think canoeing is so fun, but y'all have been tainted by it already. I actually think it's so fun. I would totally love to
Canoeing
go
is fun.
canoeing.
Canoeing is
Canoeing is
fun.
fun.
The CCA
it's
is not
fun, like-
fun.
It's because it's not a fun sport.
Wait,
It
What do
is
you mean
not a
it's not
game.
fun?
Like it's not
It's
a
a fun-
game,
it's a
right?
Yeah, it's not a
sport.
game.
That
it's
was my
not-
main
it's
issue
like,
with it. It's not a game.
you know, like I would like to canoe and see some, I don't know, like some
I mean, it's a
swans in the lake or
discipline
some
lah.
shit, man.
It's like track and field.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, I guess.
Man, track is
I want to
worse.
go again. I thought you would
I
join. I thought you would join in uni, Joel.
Oh, I tried. So I went in US, and then it's really like very self-run. So I wasn't like used to this much autonomy and power. So I just took the best boat, and then I carried it down to the water myself. And then I paddled halfway. The senior came and was like, "You take my boat lah?" Then I was just like, "Oh, this is your boat lah." Because I took the best boat, even though like it's my first time. Yeah. Like, "Oh, this is your boat ah. Do you want it?" Then he's like,
Mm.
it's okay. I was like, okay. Then I just took his boat for the training. I didn't even finish the training because I was damn tired, and then I just put the boat back in the shed and I left early. Bye guys.
Was that the
I
last
did that
time?
twice.
One more
I
time.
did that twice, and then I never went back ever again because my shoulders still spoil. After I
Mm.
paddled a while, I go back and try to shower myself. Then I couldn't reach to my back. It's like no, I was like, okay, enough canoeing.
So honestly,
Oh.
I'm lucky I don't have any lingering issues from canoeing, man.
Yeah.
Other than my back hurts kind of a bit, but I think that's just my posture.
Yeah, it's probably a posture, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably a posture.
Yeah, how can you be 6'5" and then you're still
And you know, tall people have back problems, man. It's natural.
Mm.
I have back problems from certain canoeists that I shall not name. Ah, teamboats problem.
Yeah. So, KiKi's bar, man. KiKi's bar. We should tell our audience of uh maybe one person or two.
Yeah.
Why is it called KiKi's bar? So Chris, but you wanna tell?
I think the first people. Okay, so Kiki's Bar is basically named after the place that we all got wasted repeatedly before and during NS, basically. Yeah. And it was basically after A levels, we were looking for places to drink. And I think me and Prakash stumbled upon it one day, basically. And it was called Nippon Bar. It was at the top of Wisma Atria. And
Yeah.
we went there with Sing Sheng. Oh, that was the first time we went. We went there with Sing Sheng. And I remember it was 3 p.m. We had done some shopping in Orchard. And then we were like, oh my god, we're so thirsty. Let's go get a beer. We went to the Nippon Bar. We went to look and like, oh my god, there's like a 1 hour free flow for like $30. And we were like, damn, that's a good ass deal because it was a really nice bar. It was like Japanese theme. There was a countertop with 2 Japanese bartenders. And we were like, oh wow, this looks like such a great place. So we went to sit down and it was super nice. The two bartenders, one of name is Hiro, who owned the bar, or like he was like the bigger guy. And then like the bartender that all of us made friends with, his name was Kiyoshi. And we used to call him Kiki, which is why this podcast is also called Kiki's Bar.
Oh, Hero was there on your first day. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. But I don't think we talked to him. It was only Kiyoshi. But basically what happened was that we had gotten absolutely smashed at 4 p.m. on a busy Saturday afternoon, pre-COVID, in one of the busiest shopping malls in Singapore. And we were just puking non-stop in the toilet. Well, we didn't puke. It was Sing Shing puking non-stop in the toilet. And I remember the thing that we loved about the bar was that Kiyoshi or Kiki, he was so nice about it. He came to check on us, and then he gave us like a shit ton of free drinks. Let us just chill and talk and make a bunch of noise. And it was such a nice place to be because like no one actually went there. It was super quiet relative to like those popular bars around. It wasn't that expensive. And we paid $30. We got like 20 beers, and then we still had more drinks after for free because he liked us and we talked to him and everything. So after that day, we like just kept bringing all our friends, including everyone here on Kiki's Bar, to and that place became our. Well, we used to go to Kiki's Bar to drink before going to clubs, but in the end, we just went to Kiki's Bar to drink, and then we'd go home because we'd be too smashed. Like,
What's the
I would say
success
that was,
rate of going to the club, man? It's like 10%.
it's like close to zero, basically.
No lah.
20%,
20%.
20%.
It's like 10 to 20%. Out of like the maybe 20, 25 times we didn't make it to the club a lot, dude. Sometimes we just went there to drink and then we just never made it to the club. But
We did a
that
lot of
place,
bowling.
I was gonna
we
say
did a
you
lot
went
of
bowling.
bowling. We did a lot of running around on Orchard Road, you know.
Oh yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
I remember.
And it was just such a lovely place because Kiki was so nice and he would be such a great host. He'd give us free drinks, he'd talk to us, you know, and he was such a demented motherfucker. Like one of the trip that I missed the most was one of the last ones where Kiki ambushed the whole gang downstairs.
Oh,
That was
that's
insane.
insane.
Yeah. When they all left because they were too drunk, he was like waiting downstairs with like more tequila shots and he just killed everyone, dude.
That's I still don't understand how that happened. Dude.
That was
I
crazy.
swear.
It's like he
No, I swear. I swear I
He-
saw him there when I left when we went to the lift.
There are actually two KiKi's. I'm confident. After that night, there are two of him.
I was so confused, man.
There's no way that he could have beat us down. Like I don't know, running down the escalator, which is like locked or something.
He
How-
like
how is
ran
it-
down the stairs or something.
with
Was
a
there even
tray of
stairs?
tequila shots.
Yeah,
With
with a
of
tray. What
tequila
the hell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He
this
prepared the tequila
Mm.
shot and a tray of tequila with like a fruit in every one.
Oh yeah,
of it.
it's
this
our,
was
my
the
God.
it's our
picture.
That was
profile
the,
picture.
the
That's
greatest
crazy.
time that I missed.
That was so
It
cute, man.
was
Oh my god.
so
That
amazing.
is
Was that our last
insane.
time there? I feel like it might have
I
been
think it
one of the
was.
last
No,
time.
no.
It was
I don't
either the
think it
last or the
was.
second last time.
That was
But
I remember
no, it
that
was
that was 2019 December.
Yeah, anyway, it's gone
Mm.
now because Japan Food Town went bankrupt.
Yeah, it's so sad.
God damn
Wait,
you,
you-
Japan Food Town.
What
You
the
know
hell,
what? You
man?
know what that reminds me of? You know what the tequila magic move reminds me of? You know last time when we were in secondary school and then we talk about sex moves or like something like that. Like
I don't really remember that. I don't
like
remember that.
Charizard or Angry
Oh,
Pirate.
Oh,
Do you remember?
oh.
No, those were
Okay, do you-
jokes. Dude.
Okay, okay.
Oh
Yeah,
my
like joke
God.
sex move. Do you all remember what the Houdini is? Can I
Oh,
refresh your memory?
yeah.
So so you have to like partner your friend, right? A very good friend. So you're banging your partner out of the window. So your partner is facing outside the window and you're behind. And then your friend is hiding in the curtain beside that. And then you do a quick switcheroo so that your partner doesn't realize that there's been a switcheroo. And you go downstairs so that she can see you from the window and you wave. This is a magic trick.
What?
Houdini.
It's very
How
interesting
much-
that that's the first thing you thought of.
How much space does that take up in your memory,
Do you
man?
think
Like,
of this daily? Is it a daily?
No,
Yeah,
I don't.
Houdini.
No, but that's what happened to us at Wisma Atria.
yeah.
Kiki Houdini does.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically
We
in the
got
time
Houdini.
after during NS and like I would say like Kiki's bar was that one place that like okay, the weekends will go, like every other weekend or something will go. And like it's one of the times that I get to see all the boys because we're all in like different camps and stuff, right? Yeah.
Mm,
Oh crap.
yeah, shit,
Such.
man. I honestly don't think it's 2019 December though. I'm pretty sure there was. You all were there for New Year's also.
We were
I
there
remember.
like every time, dude.
Like
we were there
even
so
like yeah, so
often.
I'm pretty sure at that time he ambush test wasn't the last. But I only remember when it was, right? Because I remember the next day I was supposed to drive my friends to Malaysia. Like, I
Yeah,
was
I hope
supposed to drive to
Did you do
Malaysia.
it?
Of course. With
What?
adequate hours of sleep.
Legend.
Honestly, we didn't leave we didn't leave that late.
Yeah, cause it closes at like 12.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
I mean
No,
the,
honestly,
the
3 hours to take the lift down.
Like,
usually our plan was we would go there at like 9 or 9:30 or 10. We'd have an hour and then we'd go to the club 11:30. Most of the time we would drink there until like 12. And then everyone would be blasted and then we'll just go home. Yeah.
yeah, I swear I lose track of time. Like I lose concept of time every time, man. When I go there,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
I don't even know what time I'm leaving. I just know when I leave the building, right? I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I gotta go home, man.
Honestly, the first thing I think of is Peter vomiting over my arms in the cab.
Mm.
Oh god,
my
I can
God.
remember the smell.
I don't
I
think I've
think there was
vomited
one
that much
time
in my life.
that Peter jumped on the table and broke like everything. Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't jump on the table lah, but he did break everything.
Yeah.
He broke
He did a
everything.
dolphin dive. He did a dolphin dive into the table.
Yeah, and Kiki wasn't even mad. He didn't even charge us for the broken glasses.
That was
No,
be
he
so
didn't
much
want
money.
to charge us, but Prakash insisted.
So he
Prakash
did.
said, I will pay for everything. Charge
Yeah,
me. I will pay for everything.
He
And then the next
regretted
day he
that.
texts us. He's like, guys, why did I pay so much money? And then I was like, you pretty much begged him to charge you for the broken glasses when he said it's okay, it's alright. But yeah, please let me pay for it. And yeah.
So yeah, basically we have named this podcast KiKi's Bar in loving memory of, well, it's actually Nippon Bar, but
Bar
it was
I
Nippon.
actually didn't know the
Bar
name of the
Nippon.
bar until like our 10th time there.
It was like in Japanese. It wasn't even like, if you look at the directory, you wouldn't see the Japanese word. So I actually didn't know for a long time as well.
I also have vivid imagery of Joel expelling his Hokkien mee onto the mall floors.
Oh my god.
You never chew your Hokkien mee properly, man. It's intact
Yeah,
noodles.
I remember that.
I don't chew my food. I just eat. Oh my gosh.
You know what, you vomited outside the toilet, like right outside the toilet. Literally 1
It's an
meter
audio-
away from the
Okay,
toilet bowl.
when you are that smashed, right? It's an audio moving like literally 1 meter away. It's already an audio. I can't even move my head without feeling like I have 3 heads like facing behind.
Hmm. I think the problem with KiKi's Bar was that we drank so many different types of stuff, like in under an hour, basically. Like it would. I remember when we first went, it was just beer, and then we're like, "Yo, Kiki, you got any tequila?" And then from then on, it was just awful. Dude. It just went to shit. He's like, "Huh? You bring out like what's it? The salsa.
It sounds
Get soused on the salsa. It was over, dude.
there are some like legendary drinks that we have ordered over
The
there.
uni gazpacho.
Uni
Uni
gazpacho, oolong tea.
But you actually
Which is-
ordered oolong cha.
Yeah, I was one time I was like already damn smashed. I told Kiki's like, I'm a bartender now. You listen to me. You're gonna learn this very good drink. I told him, half tequila, half vodka. No, half whiskey, half
Whiskey.
vodka. It's called oolong tea. Then he's like, okay. Then I say 3. Then he brings 3, and I make him drink 1. And it was the worst drink ever. But it's not my creation. It's Xing Shen's.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
the one who invented it, but yeah.
Then I've ordered a lot of tequila coke, more tequila, less coke. And then it's just like clear with a little bit of coke.
I mean, he was actually a really like the drinks that they like had were actually really good. They had like these yuzu like highballs and
Yeah.
cocktails. They were actually really delicious. But after
And you
like
actually let him do the cocktails.
yeah, he was a great bartender. It was just like always in the last 15 minutes, we
Like,
just be like, you
we
know,
gotta
fuck
get
it.
our money's worth, man. We're still so sober. 15 minutes left. Get me the
Yeah,
tequila with the
super
box.
Singaporean. The box! Oh, the box is legendary.
That was disgusting. You think about it. He just put a tequila cup in a sake square box, and then he'd fill it until the tequila spills over and fills up the box
It has
as
to
well.
overflow. That is the tradition.
I actually thought it was a Japanese tradition.
It is. It is.
Is it?
It is. It brings good fortune. It means you will overflow with fortune.
Why?
They do
But
it
why
at
do we do it
dinners.
tequila? And why did he pour it until the sake box was also full? Dude? Like, it was just like 5 shots of tequila in a box.
And
You
why
don't
is there
even
no
drink with the
lime?
cup.
Why is
You-
there no lime?
Yeah.
There's always no lime. Oh man.
There's always no lime. There's always no lime. But that place was really legendary, and we wanted to pay homage to it with this podcast. Yeah. Honestly, that KiKi's bar is probably the time that I really like, not necessarily just have fun, but like spend the most time with the boys in a sense. Because when you're drunk, like you just talk about random shit. Like one of our good friends, I'm gonna take ownership of this. Like, got together with his longtime girlfriend because of KiKi's bar. Like
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah, that's some good shit, man.
there's some actual shit
Yeah.
that happened.
And how long have they been together? Like 2, 3 years, maybe? 2
Oh,
years?
man, it's been.
Lah.
No, lah, I think it's
3 years.
like
2 years.
3 years.
3. I think 3 already.
3?
Yeah.
I think it's 3 years.
And it
It's
all
like-
started.
It's like later than earlier than Joel. And Joel's
Hmm.
already like 2.
Yeah, it's thanks to you, Chris. That's pretty
It
good.
was 100% me.
That's actually a pretty. That, like when you think
Yeah.
about it, it's pretty
Wait,
impressive
Chris,
that you did such a thing.
How do you like do this bracket. This play
just-
on
This
bracket.
I just
man.
remember I pulled him to one side because we were talking about it earlier when we were less smashed, and now we were even more smashed. And I was like, bro, you like her, right? And then he's like, yeah. Then I'm like, but he also confirmed like you are. Then he's like, no, how you know? I was so fucking angry. I'm just like, give me your phone. Give me your phone. Then he's like, take it.
Were
And then
they
I
were they
just-
even texting at the time?
It
Yeah.
was a little
and-
bit like here and
yeah.
there. Yeah. But I was just like, you know what, bro? It's just time. This time. I sent the text. It was, phew. And then like a couple months later, they were together. It was lit. Yeah.
That's lit,
They're
man.
gonna get married.
And I have to be the one to start. I have to even if I'm not the best man, I have to. They have to give me 5 minutes. They go ahead. take like.
No, they
take all
have
the-
to, man. They'll be so. They gotta.
They have to.
Yeah, so,
Swimming
so
better
much
be- Oh.
so much
His name is Swimming.
so much stupid shit was said like every time.
Mm.
I remember there was one time someone saw wait I can't remember whether it was actually I can't remember who it was, but someone swore to no watching porn. No, wait. Someone said they love their girlfriend so much. And he was like, I'm not gonna masturbate for the rest of my life.
Maybe it's Peter.
Wait, what's it? If you told me that and I
Yeah.
don't know who it was, I would think it's
No,
either
no,
Peter
Joel.
or Joel.
Joel, it definitely is Peter. I just said someone, but it's safe to say it is Peter.
Why?
I mean, okay, yeah.
I mean, Peter has a very loving relationship now, so hopefully that continues to go well. But yeah.
After
do
he
it.
say he smashed the table, why we cannot say that he don't want to masturbate for his girlfriend? I think it's sweet.
Because one is gross and the other one is just like being
That one is just
irresponsible.
unfortunate. That one is
Yeah.
just him every time we go there.
I think it's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
yeah,
he is really sweet.
I
It
mean,
is really
True.
sweet.
I mean, how difficult is it to like not masturbate?
I would
Right,
think it's
yeah.
extremely difficult.
I think,
I think if it's
It's
part of
actually
your your routine, it's like impossible to quit.
I think it's honestly.
It's
Okay,
like
but I
what's the
guess
secret?
For the
Is it-
rest of your life,
yeah, for the rest, it's confirmed.
I mean,
broken
it's
already.
basically until you're like 60 and it stops working, right? I actually have no
No,
idea
dude,
when your dick
it will
stops
still
working.
continue working when you're 60.
But you probably won't.
Okay,
I don't know,
trust
dude.
trust
Okay,
the
look.
med student.
Yeah, it's for sure still working.
yeah,
I
there's so
think
many
even when you're
pervy
70.
uncles.
Yeah.
Is male menopause like a thing?
No, there's no male menopause. I
No,
guess
but
there's
you-
like there are like hormonal levels that will change lah, but no
Yeah.
menopausal characteristics. To women is completely different, man. You completely stop. That's totally different. Then you just go. You just become different.
I mean, for men, it's just like you produce less testosterone, right? And that sort of
I mean, if anything, that's
limits.
kind of good, right? I guess you just don't get so testy all the
No,
time.
I think testosterone is like relatively good for
Yeah.
men to like muscle
Inject that
growth.
shit in your veins, man.
Yeah. It helps you lose weight. That's why all the old people
Which-
like on so much
but-
weight, dude.
Apparently, it like shrinks your balls.
Oh, I have
It's
heard like
testosterone.
I've watched some
You
YouTube
inject
videos
Things
talking
to
about
balls.
Artificially.
steroids and stuff.
Artificially.
Nah, I'm not too sure about that, man.
Apparently, a lot more people are taking steroids than you think.
What I would like to ask like people taking steroids is like how do they get the steroid?
I
Like drug
think it's
dealers
easier.
obviously.
What's the line? What's the line of taking steroids? I take steroids.
No, not
take
like
steroids.
not like your freaking like
Oh, not steroid,
not your
cream, dude.
creams, dude.
Yeah, I apply steroid on my cream and
That's
I
called
inhale.
steroids, not.
I inhale steroids.
Like your asthmatic,
Yeah,
your
that's
inhaler.
true, that's
Yeah,
true.
for my asthma.
Yeah, you're
I
pretty
inhale
much a
steroids.
steroid abuser. Yeah.
I'm
like,
a
the
roider,
steroids we're
dude.
talking
That's why I
about
have
is
the
like-
roid gut.
I mean, like this Korean guy, he was saying like at the back of the gym, it's just everyone injecting their ass with needles. That's in
like-
Korea,
Oh,
but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not here.
Dude,
lah.
I've seen it.
I don't know,
in
man.
Yishun. I've seen it. in the Yishun gym. I've seen it in the Yishun gym.
Gym box.
I just had Arnold's like for the first time. Like
Oh,
uh 2 days.
Fantastic,
Yes,
right?
yesterday.
I
Yeah,
think
it's really
Jollibee is
good.
better.
Okay, yeah. Then I also.
Okay, we'll have
Okay,
this
that,
conversation at
yeah,
some
that's
point.
Okay,
that's another.
controversial.
That's another. That's
Okay,
another.
okay,
But
we'll
Team
leave it.
KFC all the
We'll
way.
leave
Team
the
KFC.
fried
what?
chicken
But
episode.
no
Okay,
way.
okay. What
Team
happens? What
KFC.
happened? What happened at Yishun?
The,
Yishun, at the Yishun Arnold's. What
there
happened?
was. So I went in. I think they were like, it's not even at North Point, right? It's
The
like the
floor is
big
very
mall.
sticky, right? The floor is very sticky, right?
It was too dark.
The Yishun Arnold's floor is
No,
so
no, no.
sticky. I
It's
don't
damn dark.
understand.
Cause so North Point is the main mall, right? So I was
Yeah.
looking at my Grab app because I did it self pickup. Then I saw like it was like in a building. And I was like, oh, and
Yeah,
instantly it's
it's
North Point.
in the Golden Village
Yeah, it's
building.
in the Golden Village one. So I thought it was at North Point. So I went to North Point. And I was like, wait, I don't see any bloody Arnold's. Then I checked again. Then I realized I went the other way. Then I went to the stupid sketchy building. And I was like, oh, I guess they have a GV here. Then I went in. There were like 3 entrances. And I was like, ah, shit. I think that Arnold's is closer to the other one, but I don't want to check in and check out, check in and check out every time. There were no check in, check out anything. I just walked through the whole
Yeah,
mall.
it's
I
super
just walked through
shady.
the whole mall. Then I went in. Then there were like 3 shops that were like half lit. Then I wanted to buy something from one of the shops. But there was someone at the back sitting down there. And I was like, so is this shop open or what? Then I stood there for a while and I like try to catch like the attention of that person. So I knocking, then I like waving. Then the person just sitting down there looking at some, I don't know whether it's like, I don't know how Weibo looks like, but I swear it's like Weibo or Wei-Sing or some shit like that. Some China guy. Then he was just sitting down there. Then I kept knocking. Then he just sit down there, ignore me. And I was like, okay, I guess this place is closed then. Then I left, right. I walked towards Arnold, right. Then the guy come out behind me. I was like, 你要什么呀你？要什么？ Then I was like, what the shit? Then I went back inside.
Wait,
And
do you
I
get shanked in this
no,
story?
dude. I went back
You don't get
inside.
shanked, and then
He started
there's
telling me, dude, he took out. No, he took out. It was like some herbal place. He took out some snake shit, like the
Snake
snake
oil.
inside the. No. You know the snake inside the alcohol thing. I don't know
Yeah,
what that
yeah,
is.
yeah.
snake powder.
I don't know, man. He took that shit and he was selling it to me, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? I just come here to buy Arnold's, bro. Then after that, finally I found a bloody Arnold's. Then I was like, yo, honestly, I don't like being like so judgmental all the time, right? But this is like what, 5 minutes in
In
Yishun.
Yishun.
I got out of the car and it's 5 minutes. Then I went back into the car like, god damn, this place is fun, man.
Dude, you're lucky.
But Arnold's is
Just
fun.
some guy try to sell you the snake wine is normal.
Hey, you could
Never
have been
get
a
COVID
crime
is very lucky.
statistic, man.
Yeah, I
The
could have
Yishun
been
crime
could have been on
statistic.
that. You know what's that? You know
You
there's
could have
this
gotten COVID.
someone was showing us
Oh,
that
yeah.
thing. Do you remember there's this map with all the cases, all the crimes committed in Yishun? Do you remember? Someone showed
Yeah,
this
yeah,
to us
yeah.
before. Yeah, I gotta pull that up, man. It's ridiculous. It's like it's if you check that map, right? Every small little block, right, got one small little pin drop there. And it's like, oh, someone got stabbed here like 27 times like last week. Then another one is like someone got raped here when like 2 years ago. It's all over Yishun. And then
Yeah.
somehow everywhere else around Yishun, like Woodlands is so safe. Okay, I wouldn't say that, but
It's not a joke, man. My friend worked served his NS at the NPC at Yishun. He was like, yeah, this place is shit.
yeah, but
A
honestly,
lot of crime. A lot of crime.
I think the
Arnold's
problem
is
with
really good.
Yishun is just it's too big. It's too big. There's too much space. So the police can't even like go anywhere. You know what I mean?
But I
They
think
can't even
they have too
go
many
enough.
shady malls for them to hide inside, man. Like that
Mm.
guy selling the snake wine. Just hide inside that place, no one will find him.
I used to have one of those. I'm not sure what happened to it.
But
The
someone that
snake
sells
wine.
snake
No, just the snake wine.
You used to have a snake wine.
Yeah, the snake wine.
Dude, do you not bring some disgusting shit the last
It's not disgusting. It's rated the #1 mixer in the world, Campari.
Oh.
Yeah, that was nasty.
It is rated the #1 mixer in the world. You guys just drank it straight from the bottle.
That's so bad.
It was awful. We were young. We didn't know what a mixer was.
It's a long time ago. It's a really long time ago.
I remember I did ask that question before. Like I had asked her, what do you mean a mixer? Don't you just mix everything? Then just like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? it's like mixer is non-alcoholic. But then I pointed that that's a mixer. What. Then I was pointing at Jaeger because they're mixing it with whiskey because they're degens. I was like, oh, they're like, oh. Actually, I also don't know. Then he was talking. Then we had a long think about it. That what really defines what a mixer is. But anyways, good
Yeah.
times, man. Good
You
times.
gotta mix it
I
with
need to go
shit,
try.
man.
I need to go have Arnold's again. Though. I haven't had Arnold's in like years.
Do you know I didn't know Arnold's is like local.
Yeah, same. I
Why
thought it was
d-
Malaysian.
Why
Also.
do you go all the way to Yishun for Arnold's? I think there's closer ones.
No, there. Okay, so the nearest one near me is Jurong. Then I was ordering, like, I was like talking like aloud. And I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna go to Jurong. And then mom was like, Jurong?
You crazy.
It's like, why go Jurong? Here got KFC right over here. And I'm like, no, I'll
Yeah.
try Arnold's. Then he's like, Arnold's? Arnold's don't go Jurong, man, Jurong. And I was like, what's wrong with Jurong? And I was like, oh shit, all the jam shit. It's not even a, wait, maybe it is. I don't know where it is, honestly, in Jurong. But I swear
I
it's
also
like,
don't know where is it in
it's like
Jurong.
it's Jurong West. It's not even in Jurong East, bro. But then Jurong is Jurong, so
Mm.
you're just paranoid. Now I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just go to Yishun then. But it was pretty fun too, going to Yishun.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Like-
make a trip up also.
Going, just make it sound like it's going to another city, man. Yishun.
So honestly, right, like when I went to Yishun, right? Okay, but maybe I got to North Point a couple of times. And North Point is actually pretty damn lit, man. It's so damn
Oh,
big.
it
And
has like everything.
it's
That's
everything, yes,
crazy.
everything. I remember the
North
first time,
Point?
like so long ago, right? Okay, I don't know how old North Point is, but like I remember like vividly, like recently, it was like the first time I went to like at North Point, like many years back, like maybe like 5 years back. Then I was everyone kept talking so much shit about Yishun. Then I was like, how bad can it be, right? Bloody hell, it's just Singapore, bro. Then I went to North Point, I was like, yo, everyone's just talking shit all the time. This mall is so lit. There's everything here. They have Mr. Coconut. They have freaking okay, suddenly forgot everything else already. When Tiger Sugar was still a thing. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
everyone then they had Tiger Sugar, I was like, whoa, this place is so lit. They had Ben's cookies, I think. Yeah. So I was like, this place is so lit. And they have Playmate. Yeah, they have Playmate also. But then then right beside it is a snake wine guy.
I see. And then it's next to the hospital as well.
Mm.
I'm looking at it now. I've never been, so
Kutik Puat lah. Is it Kutik Puat?
yeah, I could take part.
Damn. Okay, luckily I'm not going Kutik Puat for any of my postings.
All I know about, all I've been, like all I know really vividly about Yishun is that bridge, the drug bridge, dude. That bridge, like
Drug
where,
bridge.
yeah, it's that bridge that
Oh,
and they,
Yishun
like,
Dam.
yeah, they say don't go
Yishun
at night, like
Dam.
literally don't go at night. Yeah,
Yishun Dam is like near Seletar, dude.
Are
It's
you
what?
Is
It's
it?
not
familiar?
Yishun.
Seletar. It's where everybody goes to raise their PMDs and take drugs.
Oh, have you heard of that
Yeah.
accident? The PMD accident.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the lifts.
I just saw that on my
So
my
that's
phone.
insane, man. Like
Yo, I don't understand how it
RIP.
works. Aren't they like illegal now? So these people are just like risking it every time when they ride, lah, right? Basically.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
No, you
PMD.
can get a license for it.
Yeah, I think this one, I don't know. The article kept saying that it was not. There's some kind of certification that PMDs have to have, and the article made it seem like this didn't have it.
Are you talking about
Oh.
the one that the PMD became on fire?
Yeah, and the lift.
Yeah,
Oh.
in the lift. No. It's in a house, right? It's in a
No,
hall.
there's another
Was in the
one
lift.
like just today, or
Yeah.
recently.
Was it not in a house?
No, it happened in the elevator, and the guy burned to death.
Yeah, block
What?
537 Woodlands, dude. Damn.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
the man was 20 years old.
Shit.
R.I.P.
Damn, RIP, man. What the hell?
That's
Honestly.
that's so unlucky, man. I think it's just unlucky.
But I mean, okay, honestly, I don't know the physics behind all this shit, but like, how does that even happen?
They say electrical fire or something.
Like, it just explodes.
That's the
Yeah.
that is crazy, man.
So some
that a-
some PMDs you need like a certain certification. I'm looking at it's called UL2272, and without it, right, basically a PMD is like a fire hazard lah. Like constantly. I
Is it the
honestly
same thing
like
as the Samsung phone?
same thing as what?
You know when the Samsung phones were like exploding also. The Samsung phones.
Or the
Oh,
Note
I don't know about
10s.
that.
I don't know, man. But it's just like so unlucky.
I think Singapore really needs to get some bike lanes like
Alex,
happening, man.
you
Oh,
know,
hate
like
cyclists.
I hate cyclists so much.
Why?
Do it. I cyclists. Do it. Drive, then go.
See what's
To this
happening.
I think Malaysian internet got problem.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I was just pausing. Like, is it my internet again?
it was like so shit. Like,
Yo, wait, shit, I'm not gonna lie.
yo,
Like, couldn't hear a single thing you just said.
I heard
man.
you say dude 3 times. That's about it.
Yeah.
said do it once.
No,
So
your internet has issues,
I-
man. Your thing is lagging.
oh, is it mine?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
But yeah, cyclists
Shit,
are too much lah. Like they don't follow the lights. They are pedestrians when they want to be. I seen a cyclist come off a highway, go onto a pedestrian road, and then like cut into a park. And then I'm just like, what the hell was that? He's just like one smooth like. I remember
Wait, are they
coming up.
supposed to follow the traffic lights?
Yeah, they're vehicles. That's
Oh,
what they're
interesting.
supposed to do, but they don't. They never follow.
I just hate it when they cycle at like peak hours. They cycle like 11 a.m. I feel like if you want to cycle for fun, you gotta wake up early or cycle late at night, man.
It's like, yeah, it's not just for the obviously like, like for the society, like, hey, everyone needs to drive. But also it's so dangerous to like motorcyclists are bad enough, and these people if they get hit by anything, right, it's gone, dude. Like it's so dangerous. I would never let like my kids or like very close friends do like stupid cycling stuff. But yeah.
I mean, I mean, to each his own. I'm pretty sure some people are willing to take the risk all
I
the
wanted
time.
to start cycling, but like immediately after I decided, the next day some cyclist died from some car crash. So I took it as a
Yeah.
sign.
It's so scary, man.
It's
It's so
scary.
scary.
I'll be too scared, honestly.
Like seeing some of these people, right? Especially, okay, no, like not just white people, but a lot of expats, and especially in my area, they never wear the helmets, dude, because they like. I know one of my neighbors is from, like, he's Dutch, I think. He cycles all the time, and like, I constantly like horn at him whenever he's not wearing his helmet. Cause he's like, man, this guy is fit as hell. He's cycling super duper fast, but he's like going up the pedestrian and down the road and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so scary, dude. You got
Yeah,
a
but
family, man.
I think the tough thing about cycling is you like you don't think that you're like because you're on the side, right? Like on the side of the road. So and they're like trying to constantly like cycle between the two yellow lines at the side of the road, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I think it's regardless of how close you cycle, right, to the curb on the road, the car will always have to cut into the
Yeah,
other
you're
lane to go
taking
past
part
it
of the
regardless.
lane.
It's
Yeah.
regardless. So that's the tough part, I guess. Like if they actually take up the whole lane by just even though they try to stay to the side. So I guess that's the tough part.
Oh, it's crazy,
Yeah, but
man. Like, as a cyclist, when you cycle on the road, right, you're actually entrusting your life to these random strangers in cars.
yeah,
Like, you could do
that's
everything right, and you still just die. I can't, like, I don't understand how you can take that risk. Really insane. How can you
I mean, it's
trust these
very
people, man? Like, you can't drive.
That's so
Yeah.
true. Singaporean drivers are awful. They're the least patient. Most
You are
reckless
so
I've ever seen.
impatient, Chris. You are so
Yeah.
impatient.
You gotta live with it, dude. You gotta. If everyone is impatient and you're the only patient driver, right, you will just never be able to merge at all. You'll just have 18,000 people horning you behind. You know what I mean? I've seen so many like cars just like cut in front of me, and I have to just let it go. Let it go. Yeah.
The trick is to raise just right now the window and put your hand out. That happens. That happens so many times. Like I'll be in
Yeah.
the line, right, waiting. Then there's another line, another lane merging. There's some uncle, like some ape or some shit, or like just roll down the window, and he just straight up like it's like to the like he legit drives into you. Like if you don't stop, he'll hit you, and then he'll just put his hand out and like he'll like just stop you like that. He'll just cut you, and it's happened like to me so many times. So I guess you just gotta do what you gotta do, man. Just freaking cut
Yeah.
everybody else also. Or
It's
you can,
dog eat dog world, dude.
or you can tailgate people, but
Doggy dog
I
world.
don't
I
support
hate
that.
tailgating is the most. It's also the most scary shit I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah,
My
I
God.
tailgated once and I got into an accident, so it's not good.
You've
Oh
gotten into an
my
accident.
God.
Yeah, it was like I still remember when this was. It was like my I think it was my sister's A level results day. Then I was with Daniel. I picked him up from NUS. Then we are gonna go. We're like at the Clementi the interjunction, like
Mm.
the junction at Clementi, the one where it's like SP and then like
Ah,
SST.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was there, then there's this old guy in front of me. He was damn slow. And I was like, what the shit, man? Just drive faster, man. Then he was like hogging, like it wasn't even like the slow lanes. It was like like one of the right the lanes on the right. Then I was trying to go fast. And he was just slowing down. Then I was like, okay, never mind. I'll just try, maybe I'll tailgate him, and maybe he'll freaking drive faster. So I was damn close to him, right? Then it was orange. Like so it turned orange. Then I was like, okay, he looks like he's gonna cross it, like cross the line. Then I was like, I'll just follow him also. I don't like I was running a bit late lah. I wanted to like go and see everyone like announce the results and all that shit also. And then Daniel also like them excited. And I was like, okay, let's go. Then the guy, dude, no joke, his whole car went over the line. Then he jammed his brake. And I was like, what the fuck? I already like I couldn't stop in time now the hell because I was expecting him to go all the way already, right? And then it was really pretty close to not really it wasn't very close to red, like it just turned orange. And I was like, okay, like yeah, that's the worst part though. It just turned orange. Then this guy decided to jam his brake after he crossed the whole line. Then I couldn't stop in time, then I hit him. Then I still remember Daniel was like, what the oh my god. I was like, shit. Because I just picked it up and then we were supposed to go to school and then now all of a sudden I'm in a stupid accident. Then I was like, oh, fuck. Then like I was like, shit, what the hell do I do, man? Then the guy came out. And I was like, okay, I'll go out too. And then I was just sitting inside watching me talk to the guy outside. Then the first thing I did was went to look at the car. I went to look at the back of his car. Then look at the front
Uh-huh.
of my car also. And I was like, okay lah, like nothing happened. Like honestly, like I checked his car, right? Like okay, I can't see no scratches lah. I wasn't using like a microscope, looking very like closely or anything. I couldn't see any dent. That's the most important part. So no dent, like not no major scratches. His number plate was completely fine also. My number plate was bent lah. That's about it. And like
Mm.
a bit of my bonnet was like a bit coming out, but it wasn't like any dents anywhere also. So I was like, okay lah, it's fine. Then the guy was like some like okay, so like okay, so I can vividly remember the whole thing. The guy came out, right? He had a gold ring, like a gold signet ring, and then he had like a jade
Oh
bracelet,
man.
and then
Oh, these guys.
he had like a gold chain. And I was like, wow, fuck my life, man. This guy is gonna come out and wreck me in Chinese, bro. I don't even know how to defend myself in Chinese, man. He came out, and then after that he was like, what? So what do you want to do to my car now? What's going to happen now? And I was like, oh, I said,
What are you
I
gonna
mean, I
do
don't
to my
see,
car now?
I said, I don't see any scratches or anything lah. Then I was like, I just apologized first. I was like, oh, sorry. Like, and after that he was like, of course, it's always you never learn properly. It's always the guy behind's fault. And I was like, okay lah. I mean, people have always been telling me that. And I was like, yeah, okay, I shouldn't have told it to you. Then but I told him like, you crossed the whole line already, so I thought you're gonna go. Like, actually, I just told him that you crossed the whole line. I thought you're gonna go. Then he was like, hey, you are in the wrong. You are in the wrong. Then I was like, okay, so what do you suggest? He was like, I need money for this repair. And I was like, bro, there's no fucking damage to your car, bro. What repair are you talking about? Then after that, he was just insisting. He's like, no, you cannot see. There's a dent here. You see? Then I was like, fuck this man, just trying to scam some young boy's money. Then he was like, okay, I think this one right, $400. And I was like, huh? How the hell you know it's $400, bro? I told him, okay, you know what? You go to the workshop, right? You work go and fix whatever shit you want to fix, right? And then you take a picture of the bill and then you send me. And then try to have them tell me like which part they fix or something, or take a picture and then show me like it's fixed. So if there's a dent, you can go and fix it and then it says like, oh, dent fixed, then like $100. Okay, fine, I'll pay you the $100. Then it's like, you don't trick me, y'all youngsters nowadays. I know all your tricks. you're gonna ask for my phone number and then ask for the bill, right, and never pay me back. He will just ghost, like basically just expecting me to ghost him. Then I was like, okay, that's kind of smart. I didn't think of that. I was like, yo, that's actually kind of smart. I was like, okay lah, fine. But I don't no, no lah, I'm not gonna do that, not gonna do that. Then he said, no, you either settle now or we go to police station. Then I was like, what the fuck, go police station, bro? Like honestly, I didn't really think about the fact like I was going to the police station. I was just more like, I want to see the results, man. It's so exciting. Then I was like, but don't go police station, man. It's gonna waste so much time. He's like, no choice. You either give me money now or go police station. Then I was like, fuck. Then I was like, okay. Then I was like, no way I'm gonna pay $400, bro. So I went back to my car. But my dad always keeps a lot of spare cash, and I don't know why spare cash means $400, but like there was $400 in cash in the car, like in one of the glove compartments. Then I was like, oh shit. But if I bring out all the $50 notes, right, this guy's gonna be like, yeah, okay, give me all eight $50 notes. So I took 4 out. No, I took 3 out. I went back to him. This is all I have now. I was like, this is all I have now. I can only pay you $150. Like then he said, then after he was like, $150 only. I say 400. Then I was like, yeah, but I don't have $400 now. I can pay you on the phone lah, but then later you say I scared you scared I run away with the money. Then he's like, okay lah, never mind lah, give me your $150. So he took my $150, then he fled. Then after that, but then he still wanted my contact. He's like, I still want your contact. I'll just make sure anything happens, I call you again. Yeah. After that, oh my god, I think I had the whole conversation. I was damn tilted. I remember I was damn tilted. And after that, he was like, I asked him to go, so how do you go send your car to the workshop? And he said, and he's like, what workshop? I'm like, fuck. He was like, what workshop? I was like, fuck, man. I just wasted. I just
Look, in the end, right, it's still your fault.
I mean, it was $150. Better than
I mean, you
$400.
got off lightly lah, honestly.
In that situation, how
never-
much should it be, sir?
Honestly, but I mean, there's nothing had happened to the car. Honestly, I was just damn grateful as an English guy. Like he was English speaking. Like my Chinese is not absolute ass lah, but like I'm pretty sure if it was in Chinese, right, there's no way I could defend myself. I probably have to pay him $400 like upfront.
Mm.
but-
Honestly though, you could have gone to the police. I think you'll be fine.
Nah,
Just
dude,
yeah,
now
this
miss
piece of
all
shit
the
slammed his
exciting A-level
brakes.
results thing.
That's true. Yeah, you missed that. Okay lah. That's true.
Yeah,
Okay lah,
but
you pay $150 for that.
yeah, whatever, man. It's
Mm.
gone in the past. I just remember that I was sitting inside there like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Which one do you remember eating dinner with me after the accident? I was damn sad.
You were straight up depressed, man.
Was that the
So,
one that
what
the guy at your Woodlands mall, that one?
Yeah.
With your
I was
mom
turning
inside the
out.
car?
Yeah, I was turning out then. So I queued up behind the taxis. I was like, wait, no, this is a taxi line. So I checked, then I turned out, and then I hit somebody. Like oncoming traffic.
Actually, somebody hit you, right? Or
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, somebody hit me when I was turning out.
Then it's actually not your fault, what?
But you didn't see that, right?
It's
As
not
in,
your
like,
fault.
I couldn't see her lah because it's a turn, it's a curve.
Oh.
I remember you were like you were so depressed. You were searching up worst case scenarios. You're like, oh my god, worst case
Yeah.
scenario, $3,000.
1 year
Yeah,
jail.
they
1 year jail.
If they change the car door, it would have been like ridiculously expensive. So I think it
Yeah,
ended up being,
when
like,
when this sort of thing
400
happens, right? Did you
$400.
get any like demerit points or anything, or lose your license?
don't think
No,
so,
so
right?
if you go to the police to settle it, then you get some
Yeah.
points and stuff like that. Because the traffic police will just say, oh, you got this accident, what happened. Yeah, then it'll just be on your record lah. So the next time if like if they stop you at those like roadblock whatever, then they check you properly, see that you're drunk and stuff, and then bully you a bit.
I actually have no idea what to do in the case of an accident. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
thank
just
God
go
I
out,
haven't
right?
gotten into any accidents yet.
I refuse to.
It's honestly it's horrible. I've been in another one, but it's not me. Like I was sitting in I still remember it was my friend. He was driving. He was doing army. Then we drove from my camp, which is like CMPB. We drove to, I don't know why we drove to Great Wall City, like during lunchtime. So my friend was driving. Then I was sitting in the front seat. Then like the car was like it's illegal. There was like 8 of us in one car, and then like but it was a Peugeot. It's supposed to be a 5-seater lah, but then like no, it's a 7-seater. So but 3 people squeezed at the back, so it's like 2, 3, 3. Then oh my god, one guy was in the boot. One guy was in the boot.
What?
Oh no.
Like, cause
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
but
okay,
one guy,
okay.
basically one
Wait.
guy was in the boot. Okay.
The kind
Then-
of boot that you close and there's no air inside.
No, lah, as in like it's like
It's a
no, no,
hatchback.
no, no.
Okay, okay,
Uh,
okay, okay, okay.
It's like the kind where like from the back row you can still turn around and
I
peek
don't know why I
below
was
and it's clean.
imagining the sedan. Where you
No, not the
just-
sedan kind. dude.
Uh,
Oh, but I've driven with someone inside there before, bro. But that was okay. But anyway, so then, so in this case, right, this guy, my friend, I still remember we're at the traffic light. Then there was nobody because it was some awkward hours, like 2+. Then we just finished our meal already. We're leaving Great Wall City. It was a red light. Then there was a green light to turn right, but then he was in the wrong lane queuing. And I was like, ah shit, I have to go change to the right lane. But then it was completely empty everywhere around us. Then like he didn't check lah. Then he just like jam like just depress onto the accelerator. Like I mean and reverse lah. Then we so it's like this, right? Then he didn't check behind. Just bam like that. Then there's someone coming, bam like that. Dude, it was that scary, like one of the scariest I've ever felt in my life. I actually dude, the stupidest part, right, is in real life, right? Because the woman shows the recording. Like, or rather the woman sent to my friend shows the recording, right? The distance, right, between him reversing and the woman coming and hitting, right? It was like probably like the size of my laptop, like this only. But then I swear inside, right? Everyone's like, whoa, shit. Everyone's like, oh shit, we're gonna die, sir. Then I was like, oh my god, GG. Then my friend was like, I still remember my friend, he pressed reverse, right? Then he just hit the car, right? He never even turned around. He was just like, shit. Yeah, that's scary. Because of all places to like queue up, right? Why would you queue up behind someone if there's a completely open road? You know what I mean? So it's like he just assumed there's no one. Yeah. So then the lady was then tilted lah. Then he was like, ah yeah, whatever lah. Then he checked, nothing happened to the car. Then he's like, never mind. I think I can get out of this. Not like the woman is a lawyer or some shit. But she was a lawyer, bro. Damn tragic. She was a lawyer driving a Merc, bro. It's damn bad. So the first thing my friend was like, okay, please don't be expensive car. Then it was a Merc. Then it's like, never mind. Go settle outside. Drive to some part of the road, right? Drive to the side of the road. Then it's like, yeah, not like she lawyer also. Then she lawyer, bro. Oh, GG. Then he tried his best like for the next few months, right, to evade her and always not respond to her text and everything. But then in the end, he just had to pay.
How much?
He
Few hundred
got
lah.
He's
Yeah.
one of those young guys that the
Yeah, I saw the
the
young
uncle
guys.
was talking
Uncle,
about.
the guy's name is Uncle Peter. I remember. One of the young guys that Uncle Peter was talking about.
Uncle Peter.
He was right. One of the young guys he probably got scanned by last time. But it was damn bad, dude. And the worst part is right, because there's someone in the boot. So I swore that guy died, sir.
Oh shit.
When we did like that, I was like, shit. You know, the first thought I was like, oh my god, what happened to him? What happened to him? Then I turned around and he was like, oh shit, what happened? What happened? And it's completely fine. But luckily the Peugeot and the Merc are damn strong, man. If it was a Japanese car, confirm his lungs impaled already, dude. That's horrible.
I don't know, dude. Like, I'm so scared of car accidents, dude. I think
It's damn bad.
it's so scary.
Yeah,
like-
after I went to the accident, right, which is like so small, it's just like bump a bit only at least. I haven't driven, or like I think I've driven once.
It's like some
Like,
PTSD stuff.
Yeah, I'm damn scared of driving now. I'm legit damn scared of driving now. Okay, before that I was already kind of scared of driving. I was like, this is crazy. I'm going so fast in this iron cage of death, and then and then after I got into a small accident, I was just like, it is possible to die in this.
It is, dude.
I'd rather
True,
be in
true,
like a huge
true.
iron cage of death with many other people. They will
So
crush
after
other
that,
things.
you know the RC case, you know the RC during the taxi one, the one they
Okay.
turned right, then all company traffic destroyed them. Then they
Oh
took
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, that one scared me a lot, man. Every interchange, I mean every junction I went to after that, right? I refuse to go when it's green. I
I
only
think
go
they-
when it's a green arrow, bro.
I think they're getting rid of those turns.
Yeah, they are. Like the one at Beauty World, right? It used to be able to do the turn right when it's like no green arrow thing. Then they put the green arrow thing now, which is good lah, I guess.
Actually,
'Cause
that's
that place
good.
is,
That shit is
yeah,
scary.
that place is damn dangerous also. But honestly, I'm surprised nothing happened. But the Clementi, dude, is the same. Is it the same Clementi interchange? The junction that I got into my accident. I don't remember.
That one is
I
a
think it was-
big hotspot.
Yeah, the
for in-
hotspot, dude. Damn
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
outside my house, it's like always got fatal accidents in the cross junction. caused by
Damn.
a heck ton of cyclists. Mm.
Yeah.
You know how it is with the cyclists and the discretionary turn. Like you see,
That's
okay, no
true.
pedestrian crossing already, then the cyclist chong down the thing, green flashing, then and then
I think the closest I've ever been to an accident was actually a Holland V. Like I'm turning back up the road, right? It's like a high slope, and then it's like there are like fucking bushes. You cannot see if the person's too short.
It's always
And
a
then I was
bush.
just going up because I know that the green was already going, so the right lane was going, so there was no oncoming traffic, so I can go. I didn't see, right? Then I was just going, right, and then all of a sudden, right, like this fucking short ass uncle on a PMD zoomed past, and I shit my pants. I slammed the brake so hard. The guy behind me like was horning me as he almost hit me. And I just shit myself. And then the uncle just looked at me like that, and his fat like wife beater, and he just drive past me. I was so pissed off, dude. Oh my god.
There's
And he
always
was,
these uncles, man. Shit,
yeah,
man.
cannot see
Damn
because
funny.
there's a bush, and then like he's so short, and then I just cannot see him. He's incoming there. He's so fast.
No, the worst part, right, is all these uncles, right, this is like the origin of the grandfather's road shit, dude. So many of them, right, wearing their wife beaters, cross the road with their arms behind the back like that and like that. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And they jaywalk damn bloody slow. Like, so last time I'll be like, okay, when I just started driving, I was like, okay. I remember got pedestrian, no, it's not a pedestrian, got a jaywalker in front of me, right? Must always be prepared, must slow down. So I'll slow down going near him. Then nowadays, right, I'm like, okay, screw it, what the hell, this guy is just being freaking doing jaywalking when I was like so near already. I was like, I'm just gonna continue driving. But of course, I'll still stop in time, lah. But I was like, not gonna like visibly stop until he's like, oh shit, and start running. Bro, you don't give a fuck about their life, bro. They see me driving, right? I never slow down yet. The uncle just turned at me and looked at me. And then he just continued
yeah,
walking. I'm
but
like, what the
that's how they like there was this incident at near
yeah,
Chinatown,
yeah,
right,
it's
where
damn
this
dangerous.
old uncle passed away because of that. I
Yeah,
mean,
lah, I mean,
even if they deserve deserve to die in that
yeah,
sense.
no one
No
no one
lah, they
deserves
don't
to die,
deserve to
lah.
die.
No, as in like if they jaywalk and then the car come and then so you decided to die lah that day, right? If you jaywalk into
No, I
the
think
oncoming
I think
traffic.
the basic rule is that the pedestrians always have right of way law. If
Yeah,
they're
that's
taking their
true.
own sweet time, lying on on the road, you have to stop. Just have to stop.
No, but the thing is, you gotta be smart about where you cross the road, man. You cross
That's
the
true.
first of all, you cross the road when it's empty, and you cross the road. I think the worst part, right, is when you
Yeah.
cross the road right at the beginning of like any road. Like so that any car that's turning in, right, has no time to stop before they see you, then you just
Yeah.
completely destroy you.
Mm.
There's one time I was waiting at a pedestrian, like the zebra crossing, right? It's like those slip roads. Like I was gonna turn left. Then I wait at the stoplight, but I just went a bit over the stop line, and then the front of my car was cutting a bit into the zebra crossing. And there's no one lah, but I stopped because I saw some uncle on a PMD from quite far away.
Mm.
Then he's coming. Then I stopped already, right? But just because my car was not behind the stop line, right? I was just jutting in front and then cut a bit into the zebra crossing. The guy freaking got off his PMD and slammed my bonnet, bro. And the uncle, he got off the PMD, right? He put at the side of the road, right? He slammed my bonnet. Then he pointed to the stop line. Then he's shouting some shit to me. I didn't wind up my window. I don't know what he's saying, like probably asking me to go back or some shit. When he's shouting to me, then he say, like point at the line. Then after that he point middle finger me, take his PMD and drive off again. Then I was like, god damn man, this uncle's really testing me, bro.
I got hit by a car once, man. Like
What?
yeah, dude. This was in the mobikes era. I was like, I just took a mobike
Oh
and
my
like
god.
cycle
You
to
got-
cycle to Springleaf Prata place. So it's like I was cycling, going to go across the zebra crossing. I was slowing down, and then the car approaching the zebra crossing was also slowing down. And I looked into the car, and I had eye contact with the driver as I was going to the zebra crossing. So I was like, okay, this guy's gonna stop for sure. Like, dude, was slowing down, but he didn't stop. He just kept slowing down. And as he slowed down, he hit me at the end, dude.
Did you fall off the
Yeah, I
bike?
fell off the bike, man.
Shit.
I was
Damn.
dead. I wasn't really
That happened.
I wasn't really injured. My hand just like like sometimes when you trip and your hand hits really hard on the floor.
Yeah, that's a job, man.
Yeah, that's about it. Like
Then what happened?
I was just damn
Did he
pissed,
come out?
dude. Yeah, he came out. No, he didn't. Yeah, I think he came out, and he was just like giving me a stone face, man. It's just this guy giving me a stone face.
You should have sold it like LeBron, dude. Ah,
Maybe
fuck.
he
Dude,
Maybe he's stoned.
I suddenly like just started scolding him like shit in Chinese. Like, I just, dude, I tell him to go back to driving school and all that bullshit in Chinese all of a sudden.
Wait, why?
Why Chinese?
I was just
You
damn angry. Like somehow the
Why you
angry
rage-
me was in like
raging in
Chinese. And then
That's
like
damn
I was
funny.
like, just damn angry, and then I left, and then I left. and then
Damn.
and then I took a bus to Spring Prata instead of cycling the rest of the way.
So I'm pretty sure there's still more bikes around, right? No man.
Some places to have, I think.
Yeah,
I see a lot of those
It's
orange.
called SG bike now.
Yeah,
Oh.
I used it
Not
recently
SG.
for like the Dino cycling, you know,
What's that?
Mm.
the Dino Trail at Changi.
Oh.
They had a promotion where it's free for a certain period of time. But then now there's negative balance, so I deleted the app, so I can't use it anymore.
When I also almost like I got the accident on a moped also, but it was with another bicycle. So I was like chonging home, right? Like really like going hard on the motorbike. And then I was like near this traffic light. So the traffic light turns green and I'm gonna enter the traffic light. Then there's a couple standing here and then the traffic light post. So I look at this cyclist coming towards us. There's a couple here, there's traffic light post. The cyclist towards us is here, like on the couple's right. He's coming. So I go here, right, in between, even though it's very small, it's a very small gap. I'm like, okay, let's go. Then this guy swerves into the same small gap. Like, what is going on? Then our bikes like meet, the two front wheels meet. And it's like the higher impact crash I've been in my life. Like higher impact than the car. Because I'm really going 100% on this small bike. It crashed, right? And then I'm standing behind his bike. So we crashed like this. Then I'm just standing here behind his bike. And then he's like, oh, 你还好吗? He's a Chinese dude. 你还好吗? 你的车坏了. So I was like damn shocked. Like I'm standing up, I didn't fall down. What happened? Then I turn around and the motorbike is destroyed. Like the wheel, right, is totally bended. Like it's totally bangkok. And it's destroyed. The thing is coming out. And I was like, oh, 不是我的车. So I just put the motorbike at the side of the road. Then I put the complaint. I say, oh, the bicycle is spoiled. The bicycle number. Then I walk the rest of the way home. I was like, escape definitely. It was insane. The impact was insane. The bike was destroyed.
I'm actually so happy that like these PMDs and like these bikes have like got clamped down so hard, dude. Like it's so dangerous. Like my grandma got like she wasn't hit by a bike, but she's like old and like fat. Like this PMD drove past her and then she just fell because it was too close. So she tried to avoid it, but
Oh,
she can't jump, so she just like fell on the floor on the left.
Damn.
And she like you know the old people are like really like easily bruised skin, so she got bruises all over. And I was so pissed off, dude. I was like, okay, never mind. I go hunting in Hougang, dude. I asked her where you go, who is these people? Then I was like gonna go and fight some people, dude, on motorbikes. But then she was like, oh lah, it's just. I remember there was this point in time, like everyone had like a PMD. Everyone was zooming around. It was so surreal, actually.
So I wonder if
There's a
they're
time-
still around, like those like
They are,
Facebook
they are.
groups, like 10 of them
Oh.
in a row with blasting
Oh.
those manyao at
I've
night.
seen it. I've
They
seen
are
Yeah.
they are at Yishun them where you're talking about.
it. Yeah, you should.
They actually go to like 80, 90 km on their PMDs
That's
at
crazy.
Yishun
That's
them.
really crazy.
Yeah, I've seen
And they don't
videos.
even wear any gear. Bro, if you
Yeah.
get off of you I don't know. Okay, I don't know how much the rock is gonna like change your course lah if you're on a freaking PMD. But if you hit something right, you fly off of that right with no protection.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you're
You're
honestly
probably
dead, bro.
gonna break a bone or two, lah.
I'll
Or
probably
you're
see you in the hospital tomorrow, man.
Yeah. Ugh, scary.
I have
There's
to
honestly
go, I have
them.
to go, guys.
Okay,
Yeah. You can
Okay.
continue without me.
we can continue with that. Okay, bye.
Alright,
Bye.
see you,
Bye,
man.
Joa.